Hello, and welcome to the Buena Vista Project, a podcast about Mexican-American history, politics, cultura, y más. Coming to you from San Antonio, the Mexican-American capital of the United States. I'm your co-host, Elaine Ayala.
And I'm your co-host, Michael Quintanilla. With us today is film critic Kiko Martinez, a San Antonio-based film critic who says he's been diagnosed with, are you ready for this? OCMD, obsessive-compulsive movie disorder, but isn't currently seeking treatment. He's written for Variety, Rolling Stone, Emmy Magazine, Tribeca, and Remezcla.
He's also founder-editor of a movie site called Cine Snob.
Good.
And he's a contributor to Texas Public Radio, the San Antonio Current, and mysanantonio.com. He's a member of the Critics' Choice Association. I saw him on TV, among other groups, and is a founding member of the Latino Entertainment Journalists Association. He's vice president of it. The coolest thing in his bio must be that he's an approved critic on RottenTomatoes.com.
I love that.
You don't do that easily. You got to earn your spot.
Right, yes.
Welcome, Kiko, and congratulations. You've done this all as a freelance writer.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Yeah, that Rotten Tomatoes thing took me a decade to get into. They'll say no to you like that.
Really?
Yeah.
10 years.
10 years to get into. But once you get in, you feel good about
And
yourself.
people, I use RottenTomatoes.com all the time.
All the time.
All the time,
I do
right.
too. Yeah, I do too. So, Kiko, before we get to the 2026 Oscars
Right.
and your predictions, let's talk about Hollywood and its Latino record.
Mm-hmm.
How would you characterize the U.S. film industry's attention and treatment of Mexican, Mexican-American, and Latino stories and its subjects?
Yeah, I think that I've been doing this for 25 years, and I would say that it's gotten a little bit better over the years. But when you look at the studies, it really hasn't, right? And so you see, and I think it's maybe about 5% of movies that make over certain hasn't budged at all, or very little.
I mean, did we have any this year?
There was a couple of people that stood out, but again, I mean, I want to see where it's going to be. Obvious is when there's 5 Latinos nominated in the same category for an Oscar. That's going to be something. That's what we're waiting for, something like that. Now, it's going to take some time again. Of course, we're going to have to wait. But I mean, when I started this career 25 years ago, I would have a hard time finding Latinos to interview. I mean, I was like going deep into the rabbit hole of, if a movie came out, oh, where's a Latino? Oh, they're, they don't have a speaking part, but they're in the background. I'll interview that person. That's how I would work.
Okay, I was that person in the movie theater that would stay till the very end
Right.
and look at all the credits, and then the caterer would come up, and I'd go, hey, the caterer, the driver, alguien. And you would think in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, where there's so many Latinos of all kinds, that more would seep into the industry, but they don't.
They don't. The ones that do, though, they're doing a great job. We'll talk a couple of them in a little bit. But what is kind of spreading or kind of diluting it is that there's so much content today. Like back in the 80s and 90s, maybe 2 or 3 movies would come out a week at the movie theater. Remember, you go to Century South or wherever in San Antonio, and you go see the movie posters. Oh, I'm going to pick one of these 3 movies to watch that week or that weekend. Now it's forget it. There's so many platforms. Yes. There's 30, 40 movies coming out per week, and you don't know half of them because they're just everywhere. And so that's what's going on right now. You'll find the Latinos in these movies, but you won't hear about the movies sometimes. So,
okay, well, let's then talk before we get to the Oscars. What are some Latino stories that you'd like to see on film someday?
Ooh, that's a good question. When you think about Latino stories, there's just so many of them. I mean, they tried to do something like Cesar Chavez, which was I would say a mid type of film. I think it captured his spirit, but it didn't really tell the entire story about him.
Michael Peña was great. Peña's fabulous. He should be nominated for something.
Diego Luna, it was his passion project. He did a great job directing. I just don't think that they captured it completely, which is disappointing because we only get one chance, right? When Latinos make movies, they're like, "Oh, you missed it the first time. We're not going to make another movie about."
And La Bamba was such a critical hit,
right?
You would think that it would make other movie giants say, okay, let's bet on them.
Yeah, definitely. I think that they're remaking La Bamba as well, so we'll see how that goes.
Really?
Yeah, they
I
are.
don't know who's going to be
They haven't
in it.
decided who's going to be in it yet.
Who
but,
would you put in it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like Zolo Maradona from the Karate Kid. From the TV show The Karate Kid. What is it called? Cobra Kai. Sorry, and he was also Blue Beetle as well.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
why I
that.
remember
He
the
was
name.
wonderful,
He was wonderful in that.
He's been
Yeah.
to San Antonio.
He has been,
spoke
yes.
at SH, this San Antonio Association
That's
of
right.
Hispanic Journalists Gala.
Yeah, definitely. But I think I like smaller, more intimate, independent films. So seeing a movie like about Emma Tenayuka, I think that would be amazing.
Yep.
But of course, where will people come to see it? Is our gente gonna help? Bring those types of movies up? Are they going to show up to the theater?
I'll tell you the movie I want to see.
Mhm.
The Mexican-American War. At the end of it, half of Mexico became part of the United States. I want to see a drama around that history.
That would be amazing.
Because it is so dramatic. And there's another story from South Texas that I would love to see dramatized, and that is at the turn of the last century, the late 1800s, early 1900s, we saw such state-sanctioned violence in South Texas at the hands of not just white ranchers, but of the Texas Rangers.
Right.
And I think there's a story there to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I hear that there's a group afloat that's trying to dramatize a major story of Carlos Cadena and Gus Garcia's famous Supreme Court case that was called Hernandez v. Texas. And there's a documentary on that, but there's some people interested in doing at least Gus Garcia's version of it because it's real dramatic.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, there's tons of movie ideas out there. We just need somebody. We need a producer. We need a studio.
We need a studio
first. You're right.
Where's
Heads of studios.
Where's Eva Longoria on this? Come on, Eva.
Yeah.
Hey, she did the Cheetos movie, and again, we can laugh at that, but it was a very inspiring film about a Latino. Right?
I agree. I enjoyed watching it. Yes. Okay. Where are we?
Yes.
Okay, we have to move up. Oh, okay, because one of the things I was going to ask you about, I just saw the note, that, how about House on Mango Street? Is it too small a story for the big screen, or?
That's my question. I mean, what's big nowadays? It's changed so much what a blockbuster is, right? Do we need to make blockbusters? Is there still room out there for the independent film?
Which are nominated,
but again, they're not making money. So in that sense, the studio they want to win Oscars, right? So they'll have one or two independent films, but they put all their backing, all the marketing behind the
big one,
behind the big ones, right? And sometimes they cross over. Very we'll still talk about Sinners later, but Sinners was one of those that everybody went to this blockbuster, but it felt like a smaller movie that might not have been given the.
It's a fabulous
movie.
Did it get seen by enough people?
I think so. Sinners, definitely, yes. But if we're talking about independent films and looking at something like The House on Mango Street, first we got to stop that book from getting banned in public library or in school libraries. First of all, before we start talking about but turning something like that into a film, I think that if somebody's brave enough to make that into an independent film, that would be amazing. Yeah. But again, we need the support.
Okay, let's get to the Oscars, which will air Sunday, March the 15th on ABC, and it will also be available on Hulu, abc.com, among other sites. Let's start with the acting categories, and I think we have some images that we can show here and performances that stood out. So
this one is the supporting actress category.
Yes.
Right. Amy Madigan, she was in Weapons. She was just so just scary. Yeah. I mean, she inhabited this role. She transformed. Aunt Phyllis, was it? I think.
That sounds right.
This film kind of blew people away in terms of the horror genre. It kind of turned it on its head and made people, start thinking about, how much support a horror movie like this could get from a kind of an unknown director. He's been around a couple of times, but he made something that was just very creepy and a great idea. A great idea about a kid that kind of disappears from kids that disappear from their classroom and are trying to be found before this woman gets involved in a very menacing way. So Amy Madigan, she's nominated for actress in a supporting role. I don't think she'll win. I think that Tiana Taylor is probably going to win this award for One Battle After Another. But yeah. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a very speaking about One Battle After Another, yes. One of our favorites.
I'd love for Benicio to win.
I would love for him to win too. He's won before, of course. He won Best Supporting Actor in Traffic for that 2000 movie by Steven Soderbergh. He's great in this. I mean, him and Leonardo DiCaprio, when they share the screen, it's electric. Yeah. So anytime they're together on that screen, he's really amazing. Go ahead.
And that whistle that I heard. Oh yeah. I heard about the whistle, and in it, Leonardo DiCaprio said that really he learned that whistle from his gardeners because during COVID he spent a lot of time in his garden with his gardeners who are Mexican or Mexican American, and that whistle, which I cannot imitate, but they would signal each other when they wanted someone to come over, and that was the whistle.
That
pure genius.
I can't do the whistle myself, but from growing up in a Latino family and a Latino background,
you know what it means.
Yes. I know what it means. I've heard it from uncles. Working, on a roof or on a fence or something, and they want a tool. They'll do that whistle, and they'll get their wrench fast.
Yeah, I heard that whistle at Walmart the other day.
Oh my God! a husband trying to get a hold of somebody,
a child, I think, somewhere. Yeah.
Well, I think maybe Leo needs to win the Oscar just for that whistle, best whistle of the year.
And he's overdue, don't you think?
He's won. Leonardo DiCaprio has won for The Revenant, Best Actor. But I mean, you could say that Benicio's overdue because it's been 25 years since he won last time.
Who do you think will get it in this
I think
category?
In this category, actor in a supporting role, I think that Stellan Skarsgård might get it, or he probably will get it. Sentimental Value. Some people are pointing to Sean Penn as well. He's also has a One Battle After Another credit for him, but I'm going to lean towards Stellan. I think it's one of those career moves that he's just been in so many good movies over the past his entire career that they're going to award him for
all the Skarsgårds are primo.
All the Skarsgårds.
I would vote for the Skarsgårds in anything because they're so good. Es la raíz.
Yeah.
But you mentioned sentimental value. So, I mean, sentimental value versus, I'm sure he's talented as well, right?
Right.
But do you see another actor in this category who's more deserving?
I would say if I had a vote in this specific category or in this specific award show, I would give it to Stellan. Okay. Even though One Battle After Another was my favorite film of the year, Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro, they knock it out of the park, definitely. So if anybody was gonna, but I mean, I'm looking at this list, and I mean, Delroy Lindo and Sinners was just amazing.
Oh my
just
God,
amazing.
that movie is. I've watched it several times because there's so much in it. The depth of every character, the music, the fact that it is a musical in a horror film.
Yeah, definitely. And he just grounds the film. I mean, this is a movie about vampires, right? But Delroy Lindo's character is just like the core of this movie. I just loved him. And then Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. We talk about some Mexican talent that Guillermo del Toro made Frankenstein in such a beautiful way. And I've never seen a Frankenstein monster this empathetic as Jacob Elordi does in this movie. So he did a great job. So this is gonna be a tough race
and it's probably one of the best looking
films.
It's
beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna win all those production value, cinematography, costume design. Don't step in front of Frankenstein for any of those.
How many nominations did it?
You know what? That's a good question. I think it's around 6 probably.
No, I mean the
Frankenstein?
Sinners.
Sinners got the most. I can't remember the top.
Was it 20?
It wasn't that high.
The most historic number.
Correct. Yeah, I can get it.
I think it was 16, but
it was up there definitely.
Yes,
yeah.
So here we go.
Most nominated. Yeah.
All right. I know you have a okay, this is we're now at Best Actor. Okay, yeah, we're behind a little. Here we go.
This is Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
And Blue Moon, I think.
Blue Moon, yes, yeah. Ethan Hawke, he's a wonderful Texas actor. I think he was born in Austin, if I'm not mistaken.
And he did a movie here in San Antonio. He's done several movies here in San Antonio.
Yeah, so he's just a wonderful character in this film. I think that he's never played somebody as as energized as this character. He plays a lyricist, a Broadway lyricist, who's kind of just realizing that he is kind of his career has started to dwindle, and he's kind of trying to take terms with that idea that he's not at the top of his game anymore. So
who's your pick in this category?
For a leading actor, I'm going to go with Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah.
I think that I wasn't a big Timothée Chalamet fan at the beginning, but he's grown on me.
Yeah.
He's grown on me, and he does a great job with Marty Supreme. The only person that I think is going to give him some competition would be Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another, just because we've never seen Leo do something as incredible as One Battle.
Yeah.
So.
Well, CNN yesterday had him at 74%.
Oh, Timothy to win? Okay.
Yes, to win.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's the it boy of Hollywood right now, so he's definitely up there.
Okay, Best Actress.
Best Actress. Who do we got here? Oh, this is Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. She plays the wife of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And this movie is about them trying to come to terms with the death of their 11-year-old son. It's a fictionalized version of the William Shakespeare and his wife and how they go through that time in their life. But I think Jessie Buckley's going to win it. This will be her first Oscar win of her career. She's a beautiful actress. She's wonderful. If I had to pick her biggest challenge, it would be Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Yeah.
That she is incredible in this as well. She plays a mother who's kind of she after the birth of her child, she's having a lot of problems and a lot of issues with that. So she's trying to come to terms with being a mother and about motherhood. So it's really great. Yeah. Back to Best Actor. You can't. What can you say about
Poppy? Oh my God. Okay,
he's your favorite, right, Elaine?
He could win anything in my book.
Yeah.
He is so fabulous, and the fact that he plays
two
roles so brilliantly. And you feel for both of them.
You do, in different ways.
Yes, and you are enamored with both of them.
Right.
And one makes it.
Yes, Michael B. Jordan is one of our great actors working today, and if he doesn't win this year, he's going to have plenty more chances moving forward. I mean, he's the go-to guy right now.
And I think he banks too.
Oh,
he can bank.
Oh, anybody that's in a Marvel movie is banking, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here is the category. I already know. I've been reading your stuff for a long time, so I know who's the guy that you're going to pick for director.
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson. He's gone, I think it was 0 for 11 so far as a director, producer, and writer. Nominated for an Oscar many times before, but he hasn't won yet. This is his year. I would bet money on it that he's going to win Best Director and Best Adaptive Screenplay for One Battle After Another. There is some competition. I think Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. She's the only female director nominated this year for her work in the period piece Hamnet. But I think this is Paul Thomas Anderson's year to win it. So hopefully it happens. I've been a big fan of his since the 90s. I've seen everything that he's done, and he's just a personal hero of mine. I got to meet him earlier this year for the first time. I went all the way to L.A. With that specific mission to meet him at the Critics' Choice Awards.
Tell us the other movies he's done. As a recap.
My favorite movie of his is called Magnolia. That's with Tom Cruise. That's from 1999. Right. He's also did There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis. He's done Boogie Nights. He's done Inherent Vice. He's done just so many great movies. Punch Drunk Love, The Master. Phantom Thread, Licorice Pizza. So anytime he makes a movie, I'm front and center on the first day for that one. So
let's see, what do we have here? Well, this is
Rose Byrne we're talking about. Yes. She's going through postpartum depression, and it's a very very well made. And she's very talented.
There's that Skarsgård.
There's Skarsgård. He looks exactly like his sons too, right?
Yes,
sure does, doesn't he?
Exacto.
Yeah. This is a Norwegian film. I urge a lot of people to go out and check it out. This is one of those smaller films. It probably is. I'm not really sure officially if it's up there yet, but
I think it's on Prime.
Is it on Prime?
I believe so.
Yes, yeah. But it's a beautiful film, and the ending should knock you out. It knocked me out.
And there's Tiana.
Yes. Yeah. Tiana's amazing. Yeah, I interviewed Tiana a couple of months ago for One Battle After Another, and she's just a wonderful. Her character's name, Perfidia, is named after a Mexican song. Porfidia.
Oh, wow. Porfidia is such a Mexican name.
Perfidia Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so that song comes out in the movie, actually. And
excellent. Yeah. So there's little Mexican touches.
Oh
here and
yeah,
there,
well it's about revolutionaries going, and there's scenes where they're trying to. It's a very timely movie if you think about it, and then it's even more incredible because it was made maybe a year and a half ago when not a lot of this stuff was happening, where
all the protests
and things like that. So it's
and the soundtrack
the soundtrack is incredible.
It's incredible, so intense, and it's just so gripping. And there's Timothy,
yes. Timothy looking, and I don't want to sound rude, but he wanted to look unattractive. This movie's like they put like fake acne on him in this movie.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's hard to view him as unattractive. I don't think they were very successful.
He played Willy Wonka, and he was still pretty attractive.
Of course. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's move forward a little bit. Here we go. Okay.
So go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, the best movie has 10 categories. What's your favorite film of the year?
Yeah, my favorite film of the year is definitely One Battle After Another. I might be a little bit biased because it was made by my favorite director, Paul Thomas Anderson. Right, yeah. But he does an incredible job in this. I would put it in my top 5 of his films. Even a movie that I would say that is his lower half. It's still an amazing movie. He doesn't make bad movies. So I think One Battle After Another is definitely.
I saw Begonia, and I really liked it.
Yeah, Begonia is a trip, definitely. And
it sure is.
That ending is this crazy.
Yeah, and I was surprised the lead actor in that was not nominated.
Oh, yeah, he's a Texas boy as well, Jesse Plemons. Yeah,
Jesse Plemons. He was so amazing in that movie.
Definitely. I wish he would have gotten nominated as well.
Okay, before we let you go, Kiko, we'd love for you to talk about the Latino actors who deserve recognition for their work on film, even if they might not have been in any movies this year, or big ones. Tell us, who comes to mind?
Who comes to mind with Latino actors today? I want to say, I think moving forward, we're going to see somebody like Pedro Pascal start getting nominations. He just needs to find a good project. And I don't think that we've gotten to that point where he does a great job in what he's given, but somebody's going to come to him and they're going to give him that golden role that it's just, he's going to be able to sink his teeth into completely.
An actor also with San Antonio connections too.
Yes, definitely. He lived here until he was 7 or so. I remember I interviewed him and he told me that he would sneak into the movies here in town.
Oh, that's awesome.
To watch movies here. And now I also one of my favorite actors working today, not only Latino actors, but Oscar Isaac. I think Oscar Isaac is in desperate need of an Oscar nomination. Give an Oscar to Oscar, definitely. The Most Violent Year, you should look at that movie up. He plays an incredible role in that, and I wish he had gotten an Oscar nomination for that. But Oscar Isaac is definitely going to be a bigger name as he gets.
How about women?
Ooh, that's a good question. Women, Selma Hayek, she's going to be nominated once. I think that she needs some more content in her roles. She's been doing a lot of action films in past comedies, but somebody needs to give her something with a little more oomph, I think, like she did with Frida. She got nominated for Frida, but how long ago was that? So I think we need to get more Latinas involved. We saw Zoe Saldana, what she was able to do, even though we could talk a million podcasts about that film. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of people that didn't, but
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. So, but her, just in general, I mean, people might not have liked the movie, but her performance and her singing,
and she got she won for supporting actress.
She did win for supporting actress. Yeah.
And let's name the film, which I cannot think of right now.
Emilia Perez.
Emilia Perez.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on the Buena Vista Project. Kiko, it was great to talk about movies. We love movies. We love popcorn.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for the popcorn.
Yes. You can find our podcast on our website, buenavistaproject.com, as well as YouTube, Spotify, and our Apple Music pages. Thanks for hanging with us.
And until next time,
hasta la Buena Vista,
baby.
Thank you, Kiko.
Thank you so much.
That was full of content.
Yes.